And thank you for joining us. 2015 is just about over, and we are ringing in the new year in Old Sacramento. It's not a party until Emily gets there, so ABC 10's Emily Pritchard is live along the river tonight. Sent her out there early in Old Sacramento, and how's it shaping up so far?
So I guess that means the party's officially started.
Yes, it is.
Here. I think everyone out here would agree. We've got a large crowd gathered here, many families out ready to ring in the new year. And there's, of course, a lot going on out here in Old Sacramento. Maybe you can catch right off behind me. There's a guy making balloon animals and hats and everything you need to celebrate and ring in 2016. And, of course, there's been tons of prep work to get this party going and started. Fireworks are going to be happening tonight. And, of course, all that work has been going on for hours, if not days. And this is one of the busiest holidays for restaurants in Old Sacramento, we are told, especially for the ones right on the water like Rio City Cafe, which we're out in front of. They are completely booked for the night. There's tons of festivities that are happening. They start at 6 o'clock this evening and will be running past midnight for that final fireworks display. And many vendors I caught setting up when I made my way out to Old Sacramento around 4 this afternoon. One guy, he was getting hot dogs ready. He said he can't really prepare. He can just cook as he goes, so it's kind of a tough night, but he says there's a lot to look forward if you're coming out here.
It's just a special place. You've got a great kids event in the early hours and the adults in the evening. It's a perfect event for everyone.
And of course, there are fireworks, and there are 2 fireworks displays. The first at 9, the other one at midnight. It's going to be a really exciting night out here. Many people are happy to ring in the new year. Dale, I hope you have your resolutions ready. I think you're going to be joining me in not too long.
I've got my resolutions, but I think I forgot my infinity scarf. I mean, you look all bundled up out there. I will be dressing in layers. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
I brought gloves and hand warmers. I think I'm ready for the evening.
Okay, well, we'll be dressing in layers. It'll be a layer of coffee, a layer of hot cocoa, and a layer of schnapps. You're bringing that, right?
That's your job.
All right, okay. We will see you out there tonight. We're doing ABC 10 News live at 11 o'clock from Old Sacramento. Emily and me can't wait. Well, of course, fireworks are the name of the game when it comes to ringing in the new year, and Old Sacramento's 16th annual New Year's Eve Sky Spectacular never disappoints. ABC 10's Emily Pritchard is live there where the big night is about to begin. I was going to ask you if you brought a lighter, just in case they say, hey, Emily, do you want to light the fuse for us?
No,
but I guess that's not how
lighter.
these things work anymore. Yeah.
No, I hope someone else is in charge of that. We're going to let them handle that. But it is a big night out here. 2 big fireworks shows are going to be happening right out here along the Sacramento River. And it's going to be just a beautiful night, a great way to ring in 2016. But of course, some other cities have already beat us to the punch. Hong Kong is one of them. Take a look. Not a bad show out there, right? They've got all the buildings light. They're all beautiful in lights, and of course the sky is glittering. And you do not have to travel nearly more than 9,000 miles to get from here to Hong Kong to see a show like that. The glitter in the sky is going to be happening out here at Old Sac. This is just a preview for you to get you in the mood out there. Actually, here in Old Sac over the night, roughly 7,500 fireworks are going to be going off. And 2 different shows are going to be happening. Of course, the one at 9, one at midnight, and we're going to be live streaming it. That way, if you don't want to get off your couch, you can just watch it from home with Dale and I, right?
Yeah, we'll be out there freezing for you. And happy to do it, though. Absolutely. It's always a good time out there. They do the early ones so the kiddies can get out there early, 9 o'clock, watch a great fireworks display. That one lasts about 16 minutes. And then there's the one at midnight. All right. Emily's seen a little bit. So if you like those fireworks that we just showed you from Myanmar, you got to watch the ones tonight from me and Emily. That's my last bad ad lib from 2015. But probably not. Emily's already out there. Old Sacramento tonight. 2 big fireworks displays, 9 and midnight. And you can just almost feel the warmth out there, right, Emily?
Yeah, I'm hoping when the fireworks go off, it starts to feel a lot warmer out here. It is a chilly one, but there are going to be tons of fireworks going off, a lot going on. 2 different shows, 9 and midnight. And there's going to be 7,500 fireworks going off over the river throughout the entire evening, which is pretty impressive. And if you don't want to brave the elements and come out and join Dale and I out here, you can watch live streaming online at abc10.com starting at 9 o'clock. And we're going to have you covered from all different angles, tons of different looks from our tower cams, give you a really neat view of the fireworks happening all over the city. A great way to welcome in 2016. And Dale, it's time for you to join me out here almost, right?
I'm going to grab my scarf and head out there. Actually, I've got one more newscast, and then I will join you out out there, and they're expecting a crowd anywhere from 25,000 to 50,000. So a lot of people out there tonight, so it's going to be good fun,
It's already
Emily.
started.
All
Oh,
right,
yes.
let's get that. Emily is there. Let's get this party started. And in a country that knows how to throw a party or two, I'm sure 3 hours from now they'll all be at home, though, tuning into abc10.com to watch the fireworks display in Old Sacramento. But there you go. And speaking of Old Sac, here's our tower cam taking a look at Old Sacramento tonight. And this is where tens of thousands of people are going to be this evening to ring in 2016. And here comes that new year. ABC 10's Emily Pritchard is live in Old Sac tonight at Rio City Cafe, where the party has already started. And Emily, it is going to be chilly out there tonight. What do people need to know if they're going to be headed down to Old Sacramento?
Well, the most important thing to know, this is not Brazil, so be ready for those cold temperatures out here tonight. And also, the party, it's begun. It started and it's going on now until midnight. There is going to be lots of activity, food, music, fireworks, 2 fireworks shows to be exact that are going to be out here along the river. It's going to be beautiful, and isn't the Tower Bridge beautiful this evening? And there are some driving and parking tips we have for you if you are coming down here. You don't want to be stressed out with that, so we've got you covered a little bit. Here's something to note, that Old Sac is closed to traffic right now. You can only walk in, so that's important that no vehicles are allowed. That's officially happening right now. And the Tower Bridge, it's also going to be closed to traffic starting at 7:30 tonight until 12:30. And there's even points of the night that pedestrians, it's going to be closed down to. That's 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after each fireworks show. So that's an important one to note if you're out walking around. But you are encouraged to take public transportation or a taxi. We do have some drop-off suggestions for you if you're heading down. That's at Front Street behind the Embassy Suites Hotel. Also, be dropped off in West Sac and just make that short trek over the bridge, or at Macy's downtown, and then it's just a walk through the tunnel. Now, there is limited parking in Old Sac at the garage at 2nd and I Streets, and of course the Tower Bridge garage that's at Capitol Mall and Front Street. So a few tips there to hopefully make your night stress-free. And while we might be worried about traffic, we're also worried about those cold temps, but people are coming prepared.
Just kind of warming up, with the sweaters. I mean, you kind of just expect it with the temperatures being like 20 degrees, so.
Expecting is one thing, living it's a whole different story. So maybe follow those young girls' leads and bundle up if you're coming out here. I found a hole in my glove. I'm a little disappointed in that tonight, but hopefully there will be no problems out here except just living through those cold temperatures. And our chief meteorologist, Monica Woods, is there in the studio to give us an update on what to expect this evening. Hey, Monica.
Hi, Emily. Yeah, we're going to have.
Well, the new year is fast approaching. There is a lot to celebrate. Let's check back in with ABC 10's Emily Pritchard live in Old Sacramento tonight, where it is party time. And there's a lot to do out there tonight, Emily.
There's tons to do. There's lots of food, drinks, of course, lots of festivities. There's a magician out here, someone with balloon animals. I mean, there's everything that you could ever dream of. And of course, that live music and bands are going to be playing. But I want to show you my favorite thing I've seen so far. It's over the ledge here down in the river. You can see that boat decorated very festively. That's not your everyday boat out and about, but a lot of people are coming out this evening enjoying the festivities out here. And of course, we're just waiting for those fireworks to start. That's at 9 p.m. Of course, we're going to be live streaming that on abc10.com. Dale's going to be joining me out here. And then back at midnight tonight, a second dose of fireworks. Who doesn't want 2 rounds? It's going to be an exciting evening. They're expecting a lot of hot chocolate to be sold, like 1,500 cups of hot chocolate to be exact, which is a lot of hot chocolate. We could use some, though. The temperatures are a little chilly, to say the least. And Dale, biggest attraction we're waiting for is you. I hear you're joining me in not very long.
Oh yeah, that's quite the attraction. I'm glad you found the party boat behind you. I see it sparkling down there, and I know we're both going to be out there looking for some stories tonight. So one of us is going to have to go down to the party boat and check it out. There's probably some good stories happening there.
I said I'm willing to take the GoPro on the boat if I must, if I'm
okay,
forced.
well, someone's got to do it. Okay, I'm looking for the hole in your glove, though. It can't be too big, so it looks like. Oh my gosh, Emily. Well, we're starting to go fund for the poor girl right now.
They're my fancy texting gloves, and now I'm sad that they're broken.
Oh,
That's okay.
okay.
They told me I could just stick my finger through the hole, and it's a better texting glove that way.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll up these scripts from the 5 and the 6 o'clock newscast, and I'll bring them down. We'll start a little bonfire, and okay, bad idea.
Sounds perfect.
Full of those. All right. Okay, Emily, thanks. We'll see you down there in just a little bit. All right. And let's go back out right now to Emily Sacramento, because doing live shots gives her a warm feeling inside, and she needs to heat up.
Yeah, I hope it gets a little warmer out here, especially when those fireworks start. That's at 9 p.m. tonight over the river out here. It's going to be beautiful. We'll be live streaming that if you don't want to get off your couch or just stay inside where it's warm. That's at abc10.com, and Dale will be out here, so you do not want to miss that. And again, if you do make it out, fireworks start also again at midnight, so it'll be an exciting evening. Dale, if you can't find me, I'll be on that party boat.
That's the first place. Have you seen Emily partying around here? She's down on the yacht.